I'm here with Steve Bentis from Chelmsford with his 1975 Chrysler Cordoba. Steve, I had to stop and look at this car because you just don't see these. I saw you post on Facebook on the New Hampshire Muscle Car page that you said, should I bring my car? It's not really a muscle car. And I said, I hope he brings that car.
Well, it made it. After 49 years of owning it, here it is.
Okay, 49 years of ownership. Have you changed anything? Have you had to paint it? Any updates?
Yes, it was painted 25 years ago.
Really, 25 years?
25 years ago it was painted. I put a couple of timing chains in it over the years, rebuilt the carburetor a couple of times, a couple of exhaust systems, but other than that, here it is in its original glory.
That's amazing. Did you buy it brand new?
Yes, sir, I did.
Wow, where did you buy it? Let's hear it.
Bonneville Chrysler Plymouth in Lowell, Massachusetts.
I don't think that even exists anymore, does it? No, that's great. I like to hear it's carbureted. You know, you just don't hear that anymore.
Oh, I know it. In fact, this motor is even more rare because it's not the lean burn. Back in the day, they had the lean burn motors, which were terrible. This one here is just prior to the lean burn, so it's a big all-standard 400-inch big block.
That's amazing. And you know what? You could tell the love. Look at this thing. I mean, this is a time machine. I'm so glad you brought it, Steve. I really appreciate seeing cars like this. It stands out. We're going to see a lot of cool cars here today, but this will be the only 1975 Chrysler Cordoba, I can guarantee you. Thanks for talking with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for recognizing my car.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hello, we're here with Sienna and Chris from On Point Restorations in Northwood, New Hampshire. Guys, restoration shops, hard to find these days. How long have you guys been in business?
So we've been in business since 2019. Our specialty is basically anything automotive. We've got a really good spread of both foreign and domestic vehicles. So if you're looking for something that's kind of off the walls, our specialty is advanced fabrication, body and paint. So reach out to us and let's see if we can help you get sorted. I've actually done this since I was 18. I'm going to be 38 later in December, but I was an apprentice for a gentleman named Paul Gamache. Hit the ground running doing concourse auto restoration. So, yep, this is all I know. This is all I know, auto restoration and custom cars. So we continue what he taught us and pay that forward to the next generation as well.
That's amazing. Are you finding younger people coming in to get work done?
So we actually have a really interesting variety of projects in our shop, and we're seeing a different generation playing with different types of automobiles. So we have a 1987 Audi Coupe GT that's a tribute to a rally car that's going to be a pro touring build. So we're seeing a different demographic that has got the gearhead bug. They're just playing with different things. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Yeah, I was a teenager, college age in the 80s. Some of those cars, like the Audi you just mentioned, those were some of the coolest cars back in the day. And we were like, oh, someday we're going to own a car like that. And we like the old cars, so we're kind of in between.
Sure. So it's really interesting to see them building it in the same guise that us domestic guys do with some of our hot rods. So they're looking at standalone engine management. They go to the next level, so the Audi's going to have standalone ABS system in it. But it's really cool to see them create their dream cars and get to pick up some knowledge along the way as we facilitate that for them.
Yeah, there was a while there where kids didn't even want to drive.
Yeah.
They weren't getting their license. To see a generation coming up that it doesn't matter. Cars are cars, motors are motors. We all have that same mentality.
Absolutely. So we view vehicles as the great equalizer. So it's amazing who you meet at a gas station just rolling in there with whatever you're in, and that's kind of the beauty of it.
That's amazing. Chris, was great talking to you. Wish you all the good. Sarah, nice to meet you too, Sienna. And hey, happy motoring, guys.
Thank you.
We're here with Michelle from Rock and Chalk. Michelle, this artwork is amazing. What is this? What am I looking at here? This is amazing.
Thank you. This is a passion project. I love cars. I've loved cars since I was a little girl. My brother rebuilt his '69 Camaro, and he brainwashed me into loving cars. So I go around and I shoot, and I digitally enhance them. It's all done. It's a very personal kind of a process. So I'll go in and just all the effects that you see are hand applied. It is digital, but it's all painted in, so the textures, the splashes, to just bring out more of a spirit of the cars.
And you know what's great is the cars look like they're moving.
Exactly.
It gives them motion.
It gives, yeah. So I'll shoot. Usually, my family walks away from me because I've thrown myself on the ground and I'm laying down when I'm shooting upward and.
Oh, I know someone like that. Yeah, who would that be?
But it gives you the sense like you're the road and like being chewed up by the car. So it does add a little more life to it.
That's amazing. I'm so glad we saw you. This is, you don't see a lot of this. You see a lot of people do photography of cars, and it's great. It's more like portrait work, but this is very unique. How did you come up with this concept?
Oh, that's a great question. I think when you go to car shows, and I was just shooting just naturally for my own, pleasure and hobby, I had to do a lot to just cover up blemishes or like get people out of the shot or whatever, and it just kind of spiraled from
it just grew from that. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm going to touch up this. You know what? If I do a lot of this is going to be very unique.
It's really cool. It was, and it just kind of really built it up into something that had a lot more personality.
Personality. You hit the nail on the head. Michelle, this is great work. Thank you for talking to us today. And shake him. Thank you very much. We'll edit that, of course, but that's okay.